Ah, another regular day in Spyro's life, I see. Filled with terror. Absolute scale-crapping terror.
Spyro is in fear, but I'm feeling chill. It comforts me.
I mean, you must be long inured to Spyro's suffering by this point, so...
I'll begin by taking a look at the original version of Winter Tundra.
It still had a nice skybox back in the day.
Yeah. The snow being very white, and now I think it's
a little darker,
more
a little
somber.
bluer.
Yeah, bluer and less white.
Yeah.
Or less bright.
There's less of a like sunrise thing going on.
Yeah, but still a very nice looking castle.
Spyro, Ripto's
And we
still
got
alive.
yeah, Ripto's still alive, and Spyro's with its classic look now. This is the using the cheat code to give Spyro the retro look without any other modifiers.
Oh, okay.
Keep collecting those orbs. We can't
We'll
seem
be
to do
rocking
Dragon
that
Shores
today.
until you have enough.
He still doesn't look
Not
that
only will the
retro,
orbs
but
help power the
it's
super
more
Yeah.
retro.
but they'll help you break into the castle.
Okay. How many times do I need to get your castle for you?
3 times, apparently. 3 times is the number.
Like,
There's 3 castles, so yeah.
if they're this bad at holding the castle, it's only a matter of time before somebody's gonna take it. Just saying.
Yeah. We immediately beeline for Moneybags because there's one final thing for him to teach us. Yeah, that's exactly what he says.
It doesn't come cheap.
Unfortunately, it doesn't come cheap. It's,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait,
the most
learning to
expensive
headbutt
thing.
something costs you 1,000 gems.
Seems like an inopportune
Spyro.
time to
It's
be
more like an
frugal,
aerial
Spyro.
head bash, but
But I'll
yeah.
be here, rest assured.
I mean, it's not like you're learning Tai Chi. It's a head bonk.
Oh yeah, for sure it's not worth the 1,000, so I'm not gonna pay it right away. I'm gonna let my refusal one more time. We don't need it to finish the game. We can use level storage to get to Ripto right away, which I will show later in the video. But you know, we want to do 100%, and there's still some leftover levels that need head
bonk.
bash.
Yeah, we don't need any powers to finish the games, any of them anymore. Because we have the power of interdimensional godhood.
That's right, but unfortunately there's just some mini games that require head bash, and you just
Fine, Moneybags.
you can hear something in that rock. Interesting.
It sounds very delicate, whatever it is.
Yeah, the first level was Mystic Marsh, the weirdest level in Spyro 2 for sure, maybe even in the entire trilogy.
Marshals do that to you.
There's Winter Tundra is the smallest of the homeworlds. I think it has like 1 or 2 levels less than the first one. Autumn Plains being the biggest.
Makes sense for pacing. You want to kind of tighten it up as you get close to the end.
Sure.
Some forests. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And no more talismans. It's all orbs now because you need orbs for the orbs to get to Ripto.
Yeah. To power the super portal, obviously.
Well, we need the big gem that Ripto has to power the super.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
Yeah, the Cloud Temple portal. That one will be next. It opens up with orbs, just like another one in the homeworld.
I'm so disappointed.
It's a little bit weird
My
because
silver portal was coming along
you're doing these
marvelously.
levels because you need orbs to beat Ripto, but you also need orbs to unlock the level where you're gonna get orbs.
So you need orbs to get orbs, basically. It's
But
the capitalist treadmill all over again.
but I think it's a pretty low amount, like maybe 20 or something.
Okay. So basically, you've been not just like deadhead blasting through the levels. You probably got it.
Yeah.
Stop bowling that
like-
penguin.
Getting to Winter Tundra, no, like in our state, we got every orb that you can normally get without the head bash. That's
Yeah.
like I think 48 or 47 orbs, and you need 40 to beat the game.
Okay.
So it's quite
So
nice.
we're pretty set orb wise.
Yep.
I kind of like that because it's not. It kind of rewards most people probably at this point who are going to feel like they were clever, like, oh, I got all the orbs, I must be great, without actually making it like a hard, limit that people have to really work hard to supersede.
Yeah. We see a free orb right for the taking there, but
just
on top
sitting
of a
there.
waterfall.
One last speedway adventure for you, Spyro.
Unfortunately, Moneybags is here again. This is the... he's only here twice, but for the speedway, yeah, he wants to unlock it with money.
One last speedway adventure for you,
So
Spyro.
$1,000 to learn how to headbutt something, but $200 to activate an interdimensional magic portal. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah, well, all he has to do is press the switch, I suppose. And you can get 400 gems in this level
Okay.
as well. So it is
It's an investment, yeah.
it's an investment. Blah blah blah. Gaining speedway.
I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money.
Yeah. I'll need my money back.
You bet I will. And I'm gonna buy 51% interest or a share in your company, Moneybags, and kick you out.
Well, we'll just kick. Well, how about you just kick him out, no matter what?
I'm always, yeah. As the new CEO of Bearco, I get rid of Moneybags, and I'm done. Oh.
There's some really nice whirlwinds,
Yeah.
magical whirlwinds in this level.
I gotta say, he looks more like pleasant and ethereal as he's rising now than he used to. Where he kind of flattened out like a scared dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I want to open it.
Yeah. How can we open it?
Well,
Only
Spyro,
we
it
could
comes
hit
down
things
to
with our
this.
head.
There's only one more thing I can teach you.
We're paying money backs. Like I could have beaten the game and just gotten everything,
Very simple, really.
and then done the rest of Winter, Tundra, and all the other levels. But it's just, even if I'm not showing it, it feels wrong.
Yeah.
Dash move is very
All right.
Oh, that's our head.
Science, everybody. Oh, are we gonna look in the mystery rock?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah.
Every rock has something inside of it. So we definitely want to get all of them, even if it's just for one gem.
I wonder if you eventually earn back your 1,000 gems in broken rocks.
Not with broken rocks, unfortunately. But we'll
Not
get a fair
directly.
few from this chest.
We can use our new head bash move to mine, and we can start a new gem empire. A gempire, if you will.
That's right.
You probably shouldn't.
Now for the big rock.
Oh boy. Come up.
Yep, there was an orb inside.
Oh. Delicious. Delicious free orb. Well, kind of free orb.
Yeah.
Delicious
Get
free
the
range orb.
Yeah, the central plaza. Here's the super portal. The one they want to activate, the one Ripto came out of. And the one that is supposed to eventually lead us back to home, back to Dragon Shores. Or not back to, I guess, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
To the Dragon Worlds.
That
It's missing
portal
that
looks like
big
it was
red gem.
designed for Las Vegas. It's very something.
Yeah. We find another empty portal.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This catchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
I see you've got some nice orbs.
Yeah, we unlock
Metropolis.
Metropolis, one of my favorite levels.
We're gonna meet Superman?
I think no, we're not. Well, kind of. In the sense that we will be doing the flying. But I remember you really liking that level and the enemies within.
I think I remember it, but it has been some time.
And Robotica Farms, the last level in the
I remember
four
Robotica
regular
Farms.
levels and one speedway.
Yeah. Not too expensive, but pretty good variety of levels if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm. Robotica Farms and Metropolis being linked together by robotics, and the other two being linked together by wizardry and weirdness, I suppose.
Weirderdry. There we go. That was hard.
Climbing the steps.
Ah. And now I see how you wedged Spyro into hell there.
Yeah. That's exactly how I did. But I wanted to take the whirlwind because it's the more scenic route.
Yeah. We got... Oh, yeah.
We got our portals back to the other homeworlds.
Ah. Apparently we're in the clouds, so...
Yeah. And there, Ripto's Arena.
All right, Spyro. Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right? Right?
More like a couple,
Right through this
like
door.
a handful of episodes. You can wait a while, right? The hallway was not looking so good in the original.
Texture-ish.
I mean, you know, there was a dark hole. But here, like a bright light, like paintings, really gilded. Quite nice.
Oh, and portraits. Delightful.
Yeah.
Of some of the goofballs. Oh, I remember you, Seahorse. King Seahorse, noble leader of... I can't remember that level's name.
Aquaria Towers.
Yes. I wanted to
So
say
we got a few-
hydroponics, but that's something else entirely.
Yeah. Got a few more things left to do.
Yellow gems. Oh, an orb. Oh, yeah.
And another free orb.
I really want there to be something outside the walls. I don't think there is, but...
I mean, there we will get to that, but they're kind of. I mean, they lock this level down a little bit too.
Yeah.
The invisible walls. But we just gotta find the one last orb that we saw on top of the waterfall.
Yeah, that
And
last bouncy boy.
the hint there is that it's connected by water. So follow the water. You see
Yeah.
this waterfall here, and yeah, you can jump down. Nice, fun little secret.
Yeah. I really want there to be an area behind the waterfall, but this is almost as good. It's waterfall adjacent secret, which is good enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Take a nice short swim.
Yeah, so refreshing.
Yeah, we cut around the corner, and there we go.
Yeah. That's a pretty good secret. I like that.
Yeah, it's not necessarily hard, but it's like for a kid, I'm sure it's like a little bit a head scratcher, maybe very satisfying
Yeah.
to figure it out.
I think it's one of those
which
that's
is
not particularly hard, but it makes you feel like you're smart for having accomplished it. So,
Yeah,
a lot of games like Half-Life is full of physics puzzles that are like that. It's A+ game design, if you ask me.
just makes you feel good, and that's very good. So in the original, we could do a series of double jumps on these rocks there in order to skip head bashing and get over to Ripto. As I will still show off again here. No, there was no level for all its brokenness. There was no level storage in the original.
It was broken in regular mundane ways.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the terrifying ways of the future.
And then at the top, you did another double jump to get to the cliffside, like the mountains.
Man. You could do a lot of
It's a
really fun
wonderful-
level maneuvering in the original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like there were almost no invisible walls, so you like most things were just you could get on there. And that's how you got out of bounds.
Yeah. Like, getting out of bounds was usually just as hard as getting to a place that was out of bounds, not like finding a hole.
Yeah. And especially if the level had water, because it means you could activate swimming in the air.
And then you were unstoppable.
Yeah, swimming in the air, like now we have flying in the air, and this is how you could get to Ripto. Flying in the air is like also fun. Swimming in the air does give you good maneuverability, because you can stop at a dime.
Yeah.
Which you can't
Reposition.
while flying. So, Yeah, this is how you could skip the 40 orb gate in the original. Get to Ripto.
If you want to do a minimalist run.
A 0 orb run, indeed.
A Zorb run, if you will.
A Zorbo, yep. Nothing really at the end of the tunnel.
Ripto, are you home?
Yeah, there's Ripto.
There we go.
But not only could you get to Ripto, but if you remember, like especially in like Spyro 3, all the level entrances were stored under the portals,
That's true.
including the one from the Super Portal. So you could skip right to Dragon Shores, the post-game level.
Screw this, I'm out.
Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. They're not under the level anymore, so we can't skip to Dragon Shores, even though we can get out of bounds with the level storage we have here.
Get some good speedway shenanigans here.
Yeah, like you can kind of tell, like there's invisible walls around the level, so you can't really go that far. It's like almost like they, like you can see some weirdness there, like what we're not supposed to see, but there's walls.
Wow, yeah, they were thorough on this one.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to Ripto and you're gonna like it. Lime Spyro. Cool lime spot Spyro.
Yeah, still from the gulp. So what we're gonna do is pretty simple. I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but we're just gonna break the height cap with our technique.
Yeah.
And fly into the castle to Ripto.
We're just gonna make up into down, and down into up, and then violate the walls. As one does. Once
So
we
like
take
the
it to you.
the best approach is to do it from this side here, this left side near the castle. Because like if you go too high, it does reset you. As you will see here I went a little bit too high, like I go above the level, and eventually,
Oh god!
nope, push down.
Gravity dunk!
Go. Now we're out of bounds, but we're under the level.
It's vaguely terrifying. Oh, we survived. Sorry, Spyro.
So we'll do it one more time.
Gently.
We go a little bit less high, a little bit more gently, and into this spot here, where it's the hallway. In fact, we made it right to the stairs that don't really lead to anything. It's just the roof.
Wait a second.
Stairs to nothing.
There's no Ripto here, it was a dragon trap.
And a trap it is, because without exiting the level or quitting the game, we are trapped in here.
Alora was the villain the entire time. She just had to, after you dealt with her rival Ripto, she had to deal with you.
But no, once you clear the third painting, you... that's actually the trigger for Ripto.
Fine, just shoot my fan cannon right in the face. I don't care. I'm not attached to it.
But that's Ripto. We're not gonna do Ripto now. That's gonna be its own thing.
That's for later.
At the end. But now we came back from Ripto, and yeah, this door. We didn't open this door beforehand. In this reality, so we can't escape.
Well, that's awkward. I guess we live here now. Until some other dragon comes along.
Yeah, that's not really a problem. But now, what we still need to do is finish up the levels in Autumn Plains now that we have Head Bash. So...
Let's
you
go
can
crush.
You can see there, Fracture Hills and Shadow Oasis are not at 100%.
Shadow Oasis had a couple things you couldn't do without it.
Yeah. So we go to Fracture Hills first. We do have to do that escort minigame again, because it's a two-part orb. So you gotta do the first part and then the second part. So
I remember you mentioned that. It's quite a thing.
Yeah, it's the escort is not that fun.
As long as you're here, would you
You
like
see
to
it says you already collected this orb.
Earthshapers?
And now we can do the second part.
When I shoot an Earthshaper with an arrow,
Let's kick Earthshaper
you
butt.
head bash him before he gets
Yeah.
back up. Remember, head bash by jumping and
Oh.
then pressing the action button.
If you knew that the whole time, why do we pay money bags? What the heck?
Well, he doesn't say it unless you'd have the technique.
What a jerk.
Yeah, all he can do is apparently make these rock monsters fall asleep.
I think Hunter's in cahoots with money bags.
wouldn't be surprised.
Well, this seems pretty cut and dried anyways. Just execute the Fallen.
Yeah, it's 4 stars, but I don't think it's not really difficult. It can kind of glitch out, which is the bigger problem.
Oh.
And in a way that's like bad, like a bug, like some you can't head bash them correctly and you have to start over.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So except for when it actually breaks, it's not too hard.
Yeah, no, he just the hardest part is here. He does all 3 remaining Earthshapers quite quickly
Oh, okay.
from
Yeah,
the same
'cause-
position.
To scurry before they get back up.
Yeah,
If they get back up, do you just fail or does he shoot them again?
yeah. I showed it. You just
Alright.
fail.
Team.
Sorry.
Here, I was gonna give this to the alchemist, but I'm a bit annoyed at him at the moment.
What? He saved you!
Why would you give it to him? We need the orbs too. Whatever, Hunter.
You don't make any sense, Hunter. Jerk.
And now he becomes non-interactable. Okay. But hey, but on the bright side, we have 3 fanfares to hear in
Okay.
this episode.
That makes it worth it.
Now to Shady
These
Oasis.
brothers have been trapped in rock,
I did get the gems with like level storage when we came here before, but this is a different reality.
This is the separate time. This is timeline B.
Okay, come back when you're ready.
Come back, my brothers are just petrified and dying. Come back later when you're ready.
They're stone. It's cool. They'll wait.
Brothers have been trapped in rock and will sink. Follow me.
Just because they're sinking,
Remember, jump,
they'll be fine.
and then press the action button to head bash.
Alright, Grundy, I'll help your siblings. Well, one of them anyway. The other 7, eh.
Bye, nerd.
Almost successful.
Yeah,
Spyro.
only 7 of them died.
It's okay. Only most of my family's gone now.
And remember, jump and then press the action button to head bash.
Great.
I love how they're like super buoyant, so they start floating the second you break the rock.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. They're like balloons.
They're full of helium. Or hydrogen, I guess.
But this is quite easy. They do come out rather fast, but
Yeah. As long as you don't miss them by aiming the camera wrong, you're probably good to go, pretty much. Nice.
Thanks for freeing us.
Preemptive.
All I have to give you is this thingy.
yeah, and then you can see them flying in the background.
It's a type of rock? It's just
Yeah,
shiny.
a gem is just a shiny rock. You're not wrong.
Still, it's a rock you can pawn. Or use
And
to
there we go.
open portals to space-time. That's the stuff.
That's the stuff. An entire page of 100%. And at the top you can see 8,000 out of 10,000, 50 orbs. Are really... Yeah.
Closing in.
We got it all.
You earned a restful moment, Spyro.
Yep. See you next time.
Soak it in.